Imagination is more important than knowledge. Spoken by one of the most knowledgeable men that ever walked this earth. Anybody care to guess who that is?
Einstein. Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Perpend with me for a moment. Reflect carefully. Ponder. Imagine you're the CEO of a multinational corporation. This is a big job. You're the leader. There's a lot of questions to be answered, a lot of questions to be asked. There's always exigent circumstances to deal with. Who are your stockholders? What are your goals? What is your mission statement? When do you have to report earnings? Where are you going to be next quarter, next year, in 5 years? Why did some of your initiatives fail? How can you take this company from good to great? Who are your board of directors and how do you draw from them? Now, I hate to burst your bubble, but most of you in this room will not be the CEO of a multinational corporation. So we're going to play a little game, and the winner of this game, hopefully this is an incentive, will have a personal tutoring session with me where I will buy the beer or the coffee. I do hope that's an incentive. You are the CEO of your own company. Bo Knows Incorporated. Laurel and the Cardinals. Sharon's Magic Fingers. Jesse's Wonderful Evaluation Company. Now the way I first heard about this, read about this imaginary board of directors in a book which I can't reference. Maybe one of you can help me. I even Googled it. I know I read it a long time ago, but it's not new. It's not, in Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill references his mastermind group. So your imaginary board of directors will include 8 people, living or dead. 8 people, living or dead. You're going to have regular meetings with these people, imaginary meetings, and you're going to present them with questions of a personal nature because you're the CEO of your own company. What's going on in your life? What kind of problems do you have? What do you want to accomplish? So I'd like for each of you right now, because I know something popped in your head, to write down the first person that you just thought of, and you can put it down on my little evaluation slip right next to the part that says, John, you're a blowhard. Mark down the first person that came to your mind that would be on your board of directors. And remember, you can always fire your board of directors because you're the CEO and they're imaginary anyway, particularly if they're dead ones. Living or dead? Now, secondly, if that person was a man, I want you to write down a woman as your second choice, or vice versa. So you're going to have one man and one woman. Eventually, you're going to have all 8 of these, but for this game, a man and a woman. And now I'd like for you to listen in on one of my board meetings, John Ruck Incorporated. So just be quiet right now, because I'm going to imagine my board of directors. And I'd like to bring this meeting to order, and you guys quit fighting over there. First meeting of my board of directors. I'm presenting you with a problem. What should John Ruck do in the next 10 years of his life? And I'm going to introduce everybody because this is a new board I've just appointed. My good friend Warren Buffett, in charge of finance and investments. Good to see you, Warren. Glad you got that cheeseburger and Coca-Cola going. And my mother, Mommy, please keep, I know you're a Coca-Cola freak too, so keep Warren full of Coke, will you? Abraham Lincoln, for leadership and adversity. Good to see you, Abe. I know you gave me some feedback on my last speech that it was a little too long. Well, guess what? Your Gettysburg Address was too short, so take that. Samuel Clemens, a.k.a. Mark Twain. I appointed you because of your writing and your humor, and also because I found out when I bought your stupid autobiography that you waited 100 years for. It's a tomb, Sammy boy. Stick to short stories, but that's another story. But I found out that you have a hard time speaking in front of people, and yet you made yourself a world-class orator. Get rid of the cigar, will you? Mahatma Gandhi. For spirit and faith. You're looking a little thin, Mahatma. I'll get you some barbecue while you're in town. And you stink of curry again. You and Sammy, get that stink out of here. And my good friends living, 3 of my good personal friends. You guys are drinking too much of my beer, but I appointed you because of physical fitness, outdoor activities, and my transition through Johnson & Johnson. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. We're going to convene this board again, and I'm going to imagine each of you telling me what you think about the next 10 years of my life. So that would be what an imaginary board would be, and according to the book that I read, and I do believe this, the dead people will start talking to you. You believe that? It's Halloween. Come on. The dead will talk to you and give you guidance. Who has the Ace of Spades? Who has the Ace of Spades? Nobody has the Ace of Spades. You're right. Who has the Ace of Diamonds? All right. Your first person that you thought of for your board of directors, would you please share that with us?
First person I thought of for my board of directors was Reverend Duke Tufte. He is the pastor of Unity Temple on the Plaza. He was the first person to hire me without a lived experience in the field in which I entered as a new person after graduate school. And he took a chance on me, and I really will always appreciate him for that. He's been an encourager in my life ever since.
Is he living or dead?
He's living, very much so living.
So you can pick up the phone anytime and have a discussion with him.
Can and have.
Excellent. Who has the King of Clubs? King of Clubs. Come on.
John right here.
Oh, Anab. Anab, who was the man on your board that you picked?
I definitely thought about Abraham Lincoln was the person I put down because of the way he carried himself with the courage and adversity and all that.
Thank you. And Abraham Lincoln seems to be on a lot of imaginary board of directors. He's a busy man. Thank goodness he's got time. Who has Queen of Hearts?
I do.
Excellent, Maureen. Who was the lady on your board of directors?
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa. Can you be firing Mother Teresa someday? So this is one of the reasons that you can, this is imaginary, so you can fire Mother Teresa at some point if need be, if you want to change up. The concept is simple. Putting it into practice is more difficult. But I would encourage everybody to have fun with this and name all 8 of your board of directors after this. And for these 3, I hope, lucky ladies, I will help you complete that board of directors. And let's face it, imagination is more important than knowledge. Thank you.